Turning now to the backlash this morning over tennis star Novak Djokovic, granted a medical exemption from getting a COVID vaccine, allowing him to defend his title at the Australian Open. Will Reeve has more for us this morning. Good morning, Will.
Michael, good morning. If Novak Djokovic wins the Australian Open, he would break a three-way tie with Rafael Nadal and Roger Federer for most Grand Slam titles ever. But the fact that he's being allowed to play has been met with shock, outrage, and skepticism in Australia.
This morning, outrage down under. Tennis world number one Novak Djokovic will be allowed to compete at this month's Australian Open, despite not disclosing his vaccination status. Djokovic writing on social media announcing he'll be back in Melbourne to defend his title with an exemption permission. The tournament, one of tennis's 4 Grand Slams, this year requires all players to be vaccinated or have a medical exemption. Organizers insisting Djokovic's request underwent a rigorous review process.
There were 26 applicants through the process. There's a handful which were provided with an exemption, and that handful, that information only gets disclosed by those individuals. That's personal, private, confidential medical information.
9-time Australian Open champ Djokovic has refused to clarify whether he's been vaccinated. And in 2020, he hosted a tennis event in Croatia that flouted distancing guidelines and was canceled after numerous positive test results. Now, his medical exemption stoking anger among Australians and suspicion among some players.
I don't know what to say about that, really.
British player Liam Brodie laughing and holding his head after a question regarding Djokovic. And former men's doubles world number one Jamie Murray, brother of Grand Slam and Olympic champ Andy.
I think if it was me that wasn't vaccinated, I wouldn't be getting an exemption.
While others, including Australian tennis player Alex de Minaur, appear skeptical.
If he's fit the criteria, then yeah, he should be able to come.
That's very politically correct from you.
I don't know the criteria.
I just think it's just very interesting. That's all I'm going to say. But hey, it is what it is.
Australians have endured some of the strictest COVID lockdowns anywhere. And today, the Prime Minister there said that Djokovic needs to prove his exemption or leave, saying, quote, if that evidence is insufficient, then he won't be treated any different to anyone else and he'll be on the next plane home. There should be no special rules for Novak Djokovic at all, none whatsoever. Guys.
Folks want to know, is he receiving? Thank you, Will, very much. And as he pointed out, I mean, Australia has been very tough.
Very tight.
When it comes to COVID.
You can see when the other players kind of read between the lines on their comments.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.